Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Megacraft. In today's episode, we will be hopefully accomplishing a couple different tasks. First of which is going to be building the third UFO, which is going to be somewhere off that way. First thing I do want to mention though is if anyone was tuning into the stream that was out a couple days ago, you guys know that this whole area got blown up right here by creepers, and I believe this was included in the stream. This area got blown up, hence why we're now missing 2 villagers, which I'm actually going to be trading for Fletchers this time around, because you can trade sticks to Fletchers and get emeralds. That's insanely helpful. And I might do a librarian. But anyway, I also need to patch that up, which I think I had put some stone aside for that in... Anyway, there's that fixed. I also need to light up this area a bit more, because I don't know if it's good enough for mobs to spawn or not, but I don't really know what to light that up with. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Anyway, I also added these glowberry vines into here because I thought they looked nice, so they're there now. But yeah, anyway, I already have gathered a majority of the resources I need to make the next UFO, which I showed you at the end of last episode, which we got some dark oak, we got some spruce, and now we should be able to make it. Before we do that though, I am going to go ahead and secure us the new villagers though. But while I go do that, go ahead and check out a clip of me and Mango touring the newest member of our server. Well, potential new member. We toured him around the server and let him decide if he wanted to attempt to join. Now we just left up to a majority vote from the server members. But yeah, go ahead and check out the tour that we gave him of the server, and I will check in once I finish making the villagers stuff. Alright everyone, quick little apologies that I need to make is I forgot to check with Lit if he had his audio settings turned on to where my recording could pick it up, so I'm still going to keep a couple clips of this in, but just note you cannot hear him, so yeah. Anyway, continue on with your lovely video. You've been greeted by Mr. Wither Skeleton and Mr. Christmas Man himself. Oh yeah, come over here. See more stuff. Ta-ta.
Up for debate.
Welcome to the shopping district / spawn area. You know, if you do end up joining our lovely community of people, you can like open up a shop here, you know, sell some goods. Currently, I am selling elytras and shulker boxes. You probably can't open these chests, but yeah. Yeah. Apologies.
You can tell what's in them.
Yeah, based off the signs. But yeah, elytras and shulker box. You know, easy ender chest axes right there. You know. Or this is the Bifrost.
Quote unquote Bifrost. If I probably included a bit of white stained glass, maybe.
White stained glass and maybe a couple like streaks that go through it. Of like just straight, but. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's always a change for next time.
Anyway, welcome to Alfarm. Work in progress, Alfarm. Speaking of which, actually, Mango, come here real quick while he looks around. I have a gift for you.
I literally have an ender chest right here, Sean.
I don't care.
It's literally right behind you.
Gift.
Oh,
don't take it all, but take some. Leave me at least one of each.
I was literally just taking some.
Leave me at least one of those azaleas, because I want to put one of them in a pot.
Taking a stack of moss blocks, because I know I can just bone meal the moss, can't I?
Yes, sir. And then you get more azalea from that, too. I just wanted to give you some to get kick-started. You enjoy that one.
Oh yeah, these azalea. Did a wandering trader come by selling them, and you're like, oh, a mango.
Yes.
Wait,
where did our where did our companion go?
We've lost the child.
We lost the child. Oh, oh, he's in here. Found him.
You just crouched in the.
Oh, Mario's here. For some reason, Mario is Alex. Gave him a good wave. We're just gonna leave very slowly and quietly and monotonously. And now we go to Mahogany Space because... Alrighty, so it is a couple days later from both that tour clip and also from the last clip I recorded. Reason being because I just kind of had to sit back and take a bit of a break. Megacraft been kind of all that I've been doing, had been all that I had been doing for about a week. Well, more longer than a week, honestly, but it's been all I'm doing, and I just needed a change of pace, so I decided to take a break from the server for a couple days. Anyway, back to the task at hand. I did set up the villagers, and I'd been doing some trading, you know, got me a cheaper mending trade, I believe 16 diamonds? Yeah, 16 diamond mending trade. Over here, we have this guy for Fortune 3 at 19 emeralds in a book. So not bad, we're sitting pretty good. And this guy I give sticks and he gives me emeralds. And eventually I can give him a ton of other stuff and he'll give me emeralds. Which should be really, really nice and handy. Anyway, it is now time for us to start work on the next UFO. Which I think I'm going to line up with the center of my base. And we're gonna put it right about here. And then we just go straight up. I'll probably, as far as height goes, I'll probably put it somewhere between that one and that one. That or taller than that one. But if I go much taller than that one, it'll be out of render distance. I don't know. Granted, so at some point, we're gonna have to have the mothership, which will go That's also an issue. The placement, I just realized that the placement of the mothership is going to be complicated because I want it to be in line with the beacon. I just died while flying down from that. This is why I should not be allowed to have a elytra. Oh, kidding, that's a stinking creeper. Creeper? Oh man. Oh no 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 no! Roy. Yeah. Why do creepers hate me? I have fixed Roy, and now he is back rolling on his track. That took a little longer than I'm going to admit. Well, a little bit while later, I have actually made some pretty significant progress on the shell of this. Once I get up to the layer that is going to be made out of glass, which is going to be the window of the ship, I'm going to go ahead and start placing in the majority. Is that my... Dang, I was Bruce. I'm going to be placing in the majority of the interior, excluding the bees. Cause, yeah. But anyway, I'll check in once I get back to the glass layer, or when I put in the, like, actual farm parts. I don't know, we'll see. Alrighty, a few hours later, I want to say a few, it's probably been a few. This is where we're at. I have actually already installed the roof. Like, it's looking good. I also have partial interior done. Let's go ahead and just fly up here to the roof. It's actually looking really good. I still have some interior work I need to do. Mainly I need to get the bees that I want up here. That's the main thing I need to do. And then after that, I need to put down the actual tractor beam for it. I also need to go ahead and toss in the flowers for the bees. I also need to go ahead and chuck in some light sources around this grass area down here. But other than that, yeah, this is basically done. I might go ahead and bone meal these melon and pumpkin plants. That way they can just start growing melon and pumpkins faster. Honestly, this stuff grew, and while I was building it, I went and just planted it all down. That way I have it all. I might, at some later point, add storage. But yeah, that's about it. I'll check in here in a minute. So I came over to Alice in Space, just, I don't know, boredom, I guess. It was a lot more full when I got here, but this thing was basically so full of drowned that you couldn't even reasonably get into it. I have no idea what she's doing, but it's... Allison, you're a very confusing person sometimes. Your base always seems to have something surprising and odd in it whenever I come here. I don't know. I don't know what to say at this point. I have no idea. Alright, a little while later, as you can see as we fly by, I clearly have... I don't want to break into this. Yeah, I have bees in this one. I can't really break in through the roof, can I? But, yeah. We now have the armor stands and the bees set up in here. I'm very happy. I'm not going to bother explaining like I normally would because there's a decent more amount. But basically the guys in gold are like guards and stuff. That guy's like just pointing at the potato sign for some reason. And then I'm using villager workers. And, oh, very interesting in my opinion. I'm actually very happy with the way it looks. But yeah, this is done. As far as the thing that we're going to do next in this episode is it's still along the lines of base work, except it's not a UFO. As much as I love my UFOs and I love the idea of basically most of my base being up in the sky, I kind of want some areas where I can put some redstone. And look, until I build the mothership, I just don't have room for anything redstone, honestly, without sacrificing space and the efficiency of the jobs I do. Granted, these two, I guess I could try to minimize the inside, but like their interiors look nice. I don't want to ruin the interior. So Blue's AFK in the mining desert. This means I'm going to do this because I can. Never go AFK around me. Alright, I haven't been to the shopping district in a few days, so let's go ahead and check out. Ah! Well, that's interesting. Someone decided to do that. Nice. Looks like I'm still the only shop owner, but whatever, that's fine. Let's see if we've made any sales. Ooh. What's this? Oh, Mario left me an IOU. That's risky business right there. I'll take it. That's risky business right there. And 40 diamonds richer. 40 diamonds richer and an IOU from Mario. Oh, I can think of some fun things to cash that IOU in on. Ooh, Mario, you've made a mistake. If it was anything else, I wouldn't take it, but it's an IOU. I'll take it. Anyway, back to base progress. Alrighty, so that little extension of the base that I said I was working on. Yes, these stairs will eventually be turned into actual stairs. Is part underway. So if we go down here, which I made it tall enough to where I'm not going to hit my head, thankfully. We're currently working on this. This will be the next extension to my base. And hopefully I can make it look real nice. Now, as you can see, there's obviously all sorts of stuff I'm going to have to clear out from where I've explored the ravine a little bit and other things, but I can slowly work on clearing out. And there's also the room that accesses my beacon, which I'll set up better later. But yeah, for now, continue working on this. Alright, so right now I'm currently working on doing my best to make this stuff look like it's being supported. Which currently I don't know if I'm failing or succeeding at. Personally I'm going to go with mild success. I don't know, I've never had to make something look supported before. Right now that just kind of looks like a jumbled mess over here. Mainly because of this, which we're going to get rid of. But, yeah. Trying to make this look all like it's being supported by the wood. And after that, honestly, all that's left to do is add armor stands. As this area is more looks than it is functionality. So, I went ahead and did another round of in-city raiding just because I had some fireworks, and I like in-city raiding. It's fun. I think I do it a little too often, though. So, out of the fact that I just purely need a better source of XP, I'm making this. I can just send in mass amounts of items through it, it will smelt it, Then I just need to pick out one, and then we're good. I just need to get enough wood to finish building the room, and then we're good. I finished it. It's not the best looking thing ever, but it works. I hope. Anyway, the idea is I'll place a shulker box up there, and it will be full of sand. Because I also needed a ton of glass. I need glass for UFO builds, as I currently have 3 more planned out, 2 more little ones, and then the mothership. Well, conceptualized within my brain. I haven't actually designed any of them yet, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a shulker box of sand, that way I can start getting some XP out of it. And I will give them back to you after I've repaired my tools. Okie dokie, so a little bit later, we now have sand going into this. Don't have a lot of coal. You know what, for the time being, I'm gonna steal the coal from this. I need to go mining eventually soon anyway, so I can always get coal later doing that. Someone should really open a coal shop. Someone preferably that's not me. But yeah, we'll go ahead and just chuck all this coal in there just because making sure it can actually smelt a full shulker box of sand. I'm gonna AFK this for a little bit, and then I will check in once I have all my stuff repaired, because I really can't do anything until my stuff is repaired, and 3 of my main tools are broken. So yeah. Alright, so while AFKing this, I was watching back some of the footage for the previous parts of this video, and I completely noticed that I completely overlooked the fact that I did finish that underground bit, and I also checked in these guys up here. There's also a guy in my enchantment room. I completely forgot that I checked all this down, and I just didn't say anything. Sorry for that, but anyway, down here we also have these guys. In here in a little bit, I'm going to try to add some more of these guys soonish. But yeah, sorry about that. Completely forgot about it. As far as what we're going to do next is I'm going to finish AFKing this XP farm for a little bit, and then we'll go off that from there. I've been mining here in the mining desert, and this guy's still here. He's been here on the server for like a week, IRL time. He's just chilling out, dual wielding swords, and he just vibes out here. If y'all got a name for him, let me know down in the comments, and I'll come back and name tag him or something, or at least he'll just have a name, because we still have a bugged out server. But still, give me a name for this guy. He just kind of chills around the mining desert. I don't know if he'll ever despawn or what, but yeah. Okie dokie, so I actually have all my stuff repaired and leveled up. And now you're probably wondering, Sean, what are you going to do with all this glass? Well, I had an interesting idea. I'm going to have to go get some end rods, which, yeah, we'll worry about how I get those later. But what I'm going to do is, starting probably around there, going down 7 layers, skipping every other layer, I am going to put glass, specifically black stained glass, and then in between the layers I'm going to have end rods scattered about. And hopefully it will have this really nice effect that should look really nice, I hope. And before someone asks, yes, I saw this used on Hermitcraft by Grian, except instead of using it like I'm using it, he used it as a night sky in his cave base. Okie dokie. I went and finished this up. Obviously, there's still some armor stands I want to add, but I added this down here. I know I didn't mention I was going to add this, but I think it looks rather nice. It looks really nice from up there, but oh wait, no, I did mention I was going to add this. My bad. I forgot the clip I recorded about it earlier. Oh, well. Did I not? Okay. Well, anyway, I think there's one last thing that we're going to do to this area before we finish it up, and that is about right here. I want to set up a redstone door. I want it to take away this 3 layers of blocks and then these 2 layers of blocks all the way down to be flush, and then back there is going to be a room. Assuming it should be fine where it is. If not, we can try to move it somewhere down that way. But yeah, we're gonna do that. And this is gonna be my armory. I had an armory last season where I just had rows of armor of various types and from various people, as I may have borrowed a couple sets of armor from my friends. But, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to design the door for it in my creative world, but I do have to go collect some redstone resources. But this is literally all the redstone. This is it. For the door that I want to use, this is it. I didn't even have to look this up. I just came in here and trucked down a double piston extender. Of course that happens. Well, it worked. It worked like 5 minutes ago. It worked 5 minutes ago. Okay, I fixed it. All I had to do was basically reorientate this part, the double piston extender, and now it actually works. Yeah, that was legit all I had to do. And now we have the door, which should fit in nicely with our cave wall that we have. We hope. Now let's go try to build this thing on Megacraft. Yay. Okie dokie, a little bit of work later, and I have actually finished the door. I hope. Okay, I was really scared it probably wouldn't work. I haven't put a activation switch on this side to open and close it from this side. I'll worry about that later. At the moment though, yeah, it works nicely. And then I am starting work on digging out the area for the armory, which will be here. I want it to be big because I want it to be cool. Is there a point to building this place? Absolutely not. Am I doing it anyway? Yes, I am. Well, about 20-ish minutes later, I have this done. I have the armor stands in place, and I'm already have 2 sets of armor. This is my old armor that I had at the start of the season before I switched over to this lovely netherite. Got some backup elytras here just for looks, and then this is my old diamond armor before I made that armor. So, actually no, wait, this is my backup diamond armor. That I just... Okay, this is my backup diamond armor. That is my old armor. And then this armor stand is reserved for the armor I'm wearing, the armor and elytra that I'm wearing right now. So yeah, and currently no one knows this place exists, which is actually rather nice. Obviously though, they can watch this video and know where it is, but I genuinely don't really care, so. But yeah, anyway. With that task done, I think now's the great time for an outro. Okay, this video has been insanely productive. We've gotten this new UFO that I'm currently standing on top of built. We've had that extension to the down on the ground base. And yeah, overall it's been really productive and I am really, really happy. In the next episode we'll probably either continue doing base work or I have some ideas for things I want to do to kinda liven up the server. The server's already pretty lively. But let's have, it doesn't hurt to liven it up a bit more, you know, a little bit of chaos here and there. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching, hope you guys did enjoy. I don't say this all too often, but if you did enjoy my video, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and check out the other videos as well that I make, as this is like episode 8, I think, of Megacraft, so go ahead and check out the other episodes They are all very, very lovely. And check out the other videos I make. I make videos on all sorts of games. So, go ahead and check those out. But other than that, everyone, I've been Sean. Y'all have been awesome, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Also, make sure to check out my Twitch and my Twitter. Link in the descriptions below. And check out everyone else that makes videos and streams this.